Singlehood, 4.3. What? I'm not invincible? No, no. You've done really well. You're doing great. You're enjoying your life. You're pursuing your passion. You have amazing people that you've built up around you to share your journey with. What happens when that comes to an end? Who's going to tidy up your life and what's it going to cost them? And do you care? 3 types of insurance. There's term insurance. It covers a certain amount of time for a certain amount of money with a certain amount of premium. That's what it does. Nice and simple. If you feel that, oh, you know what, if I die before I have this debt paid off, or if I die before I've saved up enough to donate to this cause that I'm working with, this board that I'm on, or if I die before my business really gets its legs under it, but I don't want that to go down, those are things that you might need term insurance for, as opposed to a universal life insurance policy, which marries insurance and investments. If you're planning for the future and you want tax advantage growth in there, that's a great product. Again, though, you need to be on top of that. You need to have the awareness and the dedication to keep looking into it and managing the investment piece on that, and also navigating the insurance depending on how you've structured it. There are a lot of moving pieces. So please make sure you're working with a professional. Please make sure that you're remembering that it takes some caregiving as it goes. Good opportunities, again, in businesses, good opportunities for people who are planning on having an inheritance. Come in and you're going to need some tax sheltering. Don't know if that's for you. Talk to a professional. Get some great advice. Have a needs analysis done. Permanent insurance. You know that when you die, somebody's going to have to tidy up your life. Are there going to be costs involved? Yes, there are. Do you want them paying it? Do you have enough in your estate to pay it? Do you want some life insurance to pay it? Are there going to be family members who you're going to want to provide some help financially with so they can take time off work and support each other while they tidy up your life and take care of your affairs? Do you want to provide your executor with some money to finish the legal factors? Because again, where does that money come from? It can come out of your assets if you have them, but that can take time. That has to go through probate. Whereas life insurance gets paid out quickly, tax-free, very favorable for protection against most creditors if you set it up correctly, and helps people when they need it while they resolve the rest of the issues. And if something goes wrong with the estate, then there could be some extra money to help fight with that, because maybe your estate isn't going to be tidy, because maybe you are into some really interesting things and it's going to take more work to get that sorted out if you die. Work with a professional. Figure out what you need, for how long you're going to need that coverage, or maybe it will be no matter when you die, that's going to be an expense, and how best to structure that. And then have those conversations with the people who it's for, who's being affected by this. Have a conversation with them. Please let them know a little bit about what you're setting up, who they can contact, and what you expect sort of from them. And then why do you care? Again, is this a responsibility? Something you feel you have a responsibility for, someone you feel you have a responsibility for. Is it something that you have invested so much into and you want to see it through to completion? You want to see that it manifests your dream, your vision? Or is it something you're just passionate about? Some person you're passionate about, or a charity you're passionate about, or a venture you're passionate about? It's really important when you're going through the insurance place to know what your motivation for this is and have a very clear idea what you want it to accomplish. So if you thought some of those things through before you talk to a professional, it will really help them hone in and help you hone in on the best solution structured correctly for you. Have the conversation with the people who are going to be affected. Have the wherewithal to write down instructions and communicate. Because when you pass on, you have no voice if you haven't written it down and already communicated your voice to the people who are going to be left behind. So make sure that you're heard.